Let's start today's story.
I am a working mother in my 50s, and my mother is in her 80s. It's not unusual for her to be sick at her age. That's how my mother has been going back and forth to the hospital lately. Eventually, the hospital called to inform me that she had to undergo emergency surgery at night. I was not the perfect daughter by any means. But I'm not a child who has cut ties with my mother either. I'm just not the most affectionate child. But the doctor at the hospital told me that there was only a 50-50 chance she would survive. After hearing that, how could I possibly sleep at home? So I contacted my boss on the weekend. I apologized through a text message saying that I would take a day off tomorrow. Then I hastily checked the train tickets. My husband was wandering around next to me while I was looking for a train ticket. And then he said to me,
"If she is in a critical condition, we should all go together. Even if you go there in a hurry in the middle of the night, you won't be able to visit her anyway. Why bother taking a night train ride for several hours?"
My husband's words weren't wrong. Still, I replied, "You're not wrong, but she's still my mother. She's going into emergency surgery, you know." My husband just gave me a look as if he didn't understand me at all. He just kept giving me that kind of look and shut his mouth. If he couldn't understand, he shouldn't have said something like that in the first place. What strength do I have left to turn around and go there? I said that I was going even though I knew it was hard, didn't I? Since that day, I've been wondering what kind of man I was living with.
Let's hear other people's opinions.
I'm sorry, but we call such people psychopaths or sociopaths. They don't seem human. How could you choose such a person no matter how you look at it? But maybe they're good at home.
What do you mean if you become a victim? It seems like you'll do the same thing to your spouse later. It's chilling. Seem like bullies.
Even though it's a story about someone else's family, I feel like I'm going to cry.
It seems like your husband might be a psychopath. Maybe they don't think of their own parents as such.
If I were in that situation, I feel like we would grow too far apart to live together in the future. What if they do the same thing to their spouse later?
As the world becomes increasingly desolate, it's unfortunate that there seem to be more and more people lacking empathy. I hope the person in this story can make a wise decision. Did you enjoy today's story? Don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on notifications.